Happy opening day to those who celebrate the baseball season. While the major leaguers open up their season today, our local teams were back in the spotlight looking to collect some wins. Across the river, Palmyra hosting Quincy High on the baseball diamond. The Blue Devils, they got to work right away. Brady Lowe sends this one over the left fielder's head, and two runners would come running home to give QHS the lead. This was just the beginning of their big inning. Garrett Smith smashes this one up the middle, and another run would come across home. The floodgates were broken wide open. Ty Kellhammer's up to bat now. Turn with a little bloop into left field. That cleared the bases and the rout would continue. Blue Devils dropped 11 runs in the first inning alone. Palmyra's turn at the dish. Rayson Miller gets all of this pitch, and that win was just some extra insurance. That one's gone forever for the solo shot. Panthers had a little bit of a surge after that, but it wouldn't be enough to overcome that long first inning. Quincy picks up the road win over Palmyra, 15-9. Liberty taking on Quincy Notre Dame right here in the Gem City. Let's fast forward to the bottom of the seventh. Abram Wewell hits this one right into the gap into right center field. Runner would come in to score and walk it off into the bottom of the seventh. This one went back and forth close all the way to the wire. Quincy Notre Dame with the walk-off victory, taking down Liberty 2-1. In other baseball action, upset alert. Rushville taking down Pittsfield 3-2. Highland gets the win over Knox County 8-7. North Shelby cruises by South Shelby 14-0. Unity walks off West Central Biggsville 5-4. And Brown County collects the win over Calhoun 8-5. On the softball dirt, Quincy Notre Dame gets by Liberty 9-2. Southeastern defeats Unity 10-0. Let's head over to the soccer pitch. Quincy High with a big win over Sacred Heart Griffin 2-1. Hannibal stays hot, defeating Moberly 5-1. And up in Iowa, Fort Madison defeats Meepo 4-0. At Norwood's Golf Club this afternoon, Palmyra hosted Monroe City and Centralia for their golf tri-meet. The golfers enjoying the nice weather on the course today. Let's head out to the back nine. Palmyra's Jonas Janes just off the green on the par 4. He puts a nice touch on this chip shot and watches as it trickles down towards the cup. He would knock that one in for the birdie. He'd come in second individually today. Next hole on the par 3, Monroe City's Cole Hayes turned to dazzle with his wedge. This one just misses, falling for the birdie. He would have to settle for the par. Palmyra would end up winning this meet with a low team score of 337. Monroe City would capture second with a score of 355. We have more sports coverage on the way. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.